How to use Chatgpt for your spice business. So if you're looking to launch a spice business and you want to have some help doing it, or if you're already launched and you're looking for different ways to utilize additional resources like a Chatgpt, I'm actually going to give you 40 different prompts, 40 different ways that Chatgpt can actually help you grow, expand, or even start a spice business, more specifically a spice business online. But what I'm going to show you in this video can actually be used for a spice business if you're looking to be in retail stores or anywhere for that matter, on Amazon or your own Shopify store or your own website. Now, let's dive right into it. And of course, if this is your first video, you definitely want to hit the subscribe button. We are a food entrepreneur channel here on Marketing Food Online, and we teach food entrepreneurship to pretty much anyone and everyone looking to launch a food business, no matter what it is, and you want to make money doing it. You definitely want to be subscribed to our channel. So let me go through this number. So I'm going to go from 1 down to 10 to start. Now, I told you I'm going to give you 40 of them. So I'm actually going to break it up into sections. I'm going to give you 2 different videos. We're going to go through the first 20 on this video, and then I'm going to do a second one to give you another 20. The reason being is actually I'm going to go through a list that I've got here on my desk, my laptop, some prompts that I want you to understand. So when you use Chatgpt specifically for your spice business, as I mentioned, you want to make sure you understand the importance of what's called the prompts. When you ask it a certain question, you need to be specific and precise about what you're asking, because the more precise you are with your prompts, the more specific the answer is going to be. So let's dive right into it. Now, I'm on Chatgpt, which is based on openai.com. Now, they do have a free account that you can get that doesn't cost you anything. But if you're looking to get into a little better, I actually pay now $20 a month to have access to the Chatgpt 4. That is a much more accurate, much more mind-blowing version of the software. Has a tremendous amount of information and resources. But for this specific video, I'm going to go ahead and go to the 3.5, the Chatgpt, one of their original softwares to get started. Okay, so with that being said, let me show you one of the most basic things that you can use for your spice business. So what you want to ask it is this: I am starting a spice business. I need to know. Now, I'll stop real quick. If you're looking to find specific state information about your spice business, for instance, the types of business license that you need, the general cost of those licenses, basically an outline of how to get started specifically in a certain city, like let's say Orlando, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Los Angeles, California, you can actually ask it to give you information on how to start, and it's going to give you specific details to your city or the county or the state, okay? That's one of the most amazing things too. If you're looking to start any type of a food business, you want to tap into those resources. You don't have to go all over Google and start wondering, what the heck do I need? I'm going to give you the prompt. So I'm starting a spice business. I need to know what I need to do to sell spices online in, let's just say, Orlando, Florida. I don't live in Orlando, but I did. Orlando, Florida. Please, in great detail, outline what I need to do. Now, this is going to be the first of all of these. I'm going to go through specific ones on customer service, customer support, how to get keyword search, how to even create a name for your spice business, and so on. But I want to show you really quick and give you a great outline. If you're just starting, this is a huge resource for spice businesses, okay? So go ahead and hit go, and it actually is going to, here it goes. Going to show you a layout. Look at how fast this is. But within a matter of seconds, you're going to get an entire assistant that's going to help you get everything you need to know, get up and running. So from 1 to 9, it's going to show you conducting market research, specifically in Orlando, Florida, sourcing your spices, developing and marketing a strategy, creating a website, of course, establishing payment. Now, can you be more specific? Let's get specific about the legalities. I may have spelled that wrong. The legalities, what permits, what costs, etc. So there it goes. It's going to break down again specifically for the state of Florida, if that's where you're starting. So whatever state you're in and you're watching this video, you can go to Chatgpt and ask it, Omaha, Nebraska, what do I need to start a spice business in Omaha? Wisconsin, whatever it may be. And then you can delve a little deeper and more specific and ask it, hey, what kind of permits do I need? Do I need licenses? What kind of insurance do I need for spice business? It will break it down. And of course, it's going to give you a really rough idea of the cost of these permits and licenses, which is also a good thing as well. you do a little bit of digging around, a little more research specifically for your city or county, because sometimes some of these amounts might change slightly. So here's a good one, business registration. So you need to register your business with the state of Florida. That costs around $125. Sales tax permit you need to sell spices in Orlando. Okay, again, this is just our example. Food permit, labeling. You want to make sure your spices are labeled correctly, where you're manufacturing them. Packaging, insurance. Consider obtaining general liability insurance and others. So you can actually go and ask this specifically. Let me do it really quick. Insurance. Be more specific, please, about this, colon, and then paste that directly on here. So any question you ask it, by the way, you can ask it to be more specific. And there you go. It's going to break it down even more. So it shows you the different types of potential insurances that you might need, okay? And we haven't even gotten to the list yet, guys. So just stick with me from beginning to end of this video. I'm going to show you some really great resources. So property damage, obviously bodily injury. You may need that for customers. Advertising injury. I mean, there could be a handful of different things. And it shows you that the general liability for a spice business on average, about $500 to $1,500 a year, okay? Now, let's get even more specific. Now, you want to create a spice business, but you don't have a good brainstorming idea for the name of your business. So list me 40 names for a spice business that I could use. Now, when it gives you this name list, the one thing you want to keep in mind is if you find something, watch how fast this goes, remember. This is crazy. Look at that, 40 different names. Now, with that being said, though, you want to double check to make sure if you're going to apply to create a business license or incorporate your business or create an LLC, you need to check with the state and have them do a name search on these specific names. So this is a good starting point, right? So again, Chatgpt is a resource. It's just a tool. Okay, don't be afraid of it. If you know how to use it, it's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of headaches, and it can create a really even, smooth workflow for you throughout the developing and growing of your spice business, okay? So these are all different names, but let's say we like number 10, Spice Island Trading Company. Actually, I think that might be taken. Global Spices Market, and so on. These are great names, but you have to do a name search just to be sure before you actually create an LLC or try to get a business license, okay? So with this being said, you want to make sure that it's not taken, okay? Next up, product description writing. So if you're going to create a line of spices, again, you may be really good at creating spices, but you're not a marketing genius. You don't have that creativity to come up with some product descriptions. If you're going to create a listing on Amazon, you have to describe the product. So product listing. So product description writing. So I have a spice blend and need a product description. It is a Southern barbecue seasoning. Again, you want to spell out a little bit and let them know, let the Chatgpt know what it is that you need help writing the product description for, so it has some information to work with, okay? Description is Southern barbecue seasoning and is sold in 1 pound bags. I will be using this for my website, okay? Boom. And you hit go and you let it go, and there it goes. And this will literally create an entire product description for you. Again, you're a master spice blender. You're a master creator of all kinds of spices and herbs and such. That's great. But again, a lot of us, including myself, I have a lot of products on our Amazon stores and our other websites as well, but I can't necessarily always come up with creative product descriptions. So I use Chatgpt to give me a good outline and a good creative idea. So here we go. So here's the potential. It actually tells you product description for your barbecue seed. So introducing our signature Southern barbecue blend. It's perfect for adding bold, spicy flavors, blah, 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 blah. The blend is sold in 1 pound bags, making it versatile and cost effective for kitchens. At our spice business, we take pride in using high quality ingredients. It literally just spells out the entire thing for you. What you would do from this point is literally copy and paste this right directly onto your listing or your website, okay? If you're on Shopify, if you're on GoDaddy, you're creating your e-commerce business, this will be a perfect product description, and it cuts the time down. Literally created it in less than 2 seconds, okay? Next up, recipe suggestions. So this one's actually, you can actually generate recipes. So I am stuck. I want to create a line of spices. Can you give me 4 recipes for unique spice blends? Now, again, let's go back to the beginning. if you are good at creating and you've already got 5 or 6 of your own spice blends, let's say, but you know what? You want to expand your lineup and you're kind of thinking, well, how do I do that? Like, what could I create? What recipes? You can ask this to literally generate for you recipes for spice blends. If you have, let's say, a Caribbean line of spices and you have 4, but you want to create 10, you can ask this to create 6 spice blends based on Caribbean flavors or Caribbean flavor profiles. And this is what it will give you. Look at it. It's literally a matter of seconds. It's now creating all of them and showing you the recipe to actually make the spice blends, by the way. So you can go through here. Look, Mexican taco seasoning blend, just a traditional taco seasoning blend. How can I make it? Here's your recipe. Now, the other thing that's really great is scaling your recipes. So let's say that you love these 4 flavors. Here's another one. Here's a Caribbean jerk seasoning blend for chicken and cooking Indian marsala spice blend. You've got a Moroccan spice blend as well, and it literally breaks down all of the seasonings for you, okay? Now you can take one of these and literally ask it to scale it, okay? So whatever this recipe is here, it's probably not gonna create like a 5 or 10 or 20 pound bag or container of it that allows you to produce it on a commercial scale, like on a larger scale. So you can literally copy this and say, okay, great. Scale this recipe for 20 pounds worth of this seasoning blend. So this is another Chatgpt technique or feature. You can literally scale the recipe for your spices. Simply tell it what to do, give it the ingredients, and here it goes. 20 pounds right there. So that Moroccan spice blend that I just showed you that I created for you, you can now use 2 cups of cumin, 2 cups of coriander, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that creates approximately 320 tablespoons worth of that spice blend. That's pretty amazing. So next up, blog content creation. So if you've got an idea, obviously you got to understand that you need to create content if you're going to be online. Now, content can consist of video shorts, videos on YouTube that are embedded on a blog. You create blog posts. And that brings me to number 4, blog content creation. So I want to create blogs to promote my spice blends on my website. List 10 topics. So this is great. 10 topics for my spice business I can write about. Boom. And of course, we'll just make sure these are spelled correctly. I don't have my glasses on, so sorry about that. There we go. All right, so here are 10 potential blog posts. So this is literally creating the topic for your spice blog on your website. Now you need some type of content and creation. You need some SEO for people to find your website. Having the additional blog brings traffic to your website. Right now, we currently get 55 to 60,000 visits a month on our blog, which brings additional people to other services and products that we offer. Same thing for your spice business. But again, you don't have to think of all of this yourself all the time. And that's perfectly okay. So here are 10 potential blog topics about spice. So the health benefits of spices, exploring the many health benefits. You can write about that. Guess what? You don't have to write about that. The Chatgpt can write about that. So write a 1,000-word blog about the following. Hold it. Literally copy and paste that, right? This is the topic right here, by the way. That right there. That's the topic, okay? And go ahead and correct this and then go. And here you go. You're going to get a 1,000-word blog in about 5 seconds. Now, what I don't recommend you do is actually taking this specific information and copying this directly and going around to your blog. Why? Because Google, when they scan through websites and they have their crawlers that crawl through the websites, they have the ability to see whether content is AI created or human created. Most of this content in the context that it's actually written is actually going to be flagged as AI content. So you will not get found on the search page very high up, okay? So keep that in mind. So what do you do, Damien? Well, you go over and you use a feature like this, Quillbot. Here is Quillbot. Quillbot is something I use all the time, actually every single day. I do 2 hours of blogging, normally around 6:30 to 8:30 every morning. So this is what I do, and this is where I use it. So I want to take all of this, and you're going to go over there, and you want to make sure that you kind of regenerate this, okay? And what I'm gonna do is copy it and paste it. And what I normally do is the creative. You see this right here on creative? And you wanna put this little cursor all the way over to the end. And then you simply wanna paste your text and then hit paraphrase and you're good to go. So what does this do, Damien? Well, this takes the information and paraphrases it, okay? It's gonna flip some words around so it sounds more human-like, okay? Now, once this is done, of course, it's running through really quick. I'll copy and paste this information, and then from there, I'll have the ability to go ahead and paste it on my blog. That's another reason, another way to use it. Now, next up, social media management. So you can create captivating social media posts and promoting your spice business. So social media. So I have a Facebook page for my spice business. Great. I need content. Please create an engaging blog post for Facebook about my spice business. Okay. I know I spelled some words wrong. No problem. That's why we have that. Okay. And I need to get my glasses next time I do one of these videos so I can see what I'm doing. So this is how they can actually create for Facebook, for LinkedIn, even Twitter. I'll even show you in a second. It can create tweets about your spice business. So you want to be all over social media with your spice business, obviously in different places. But you don't have to necessarily always come up with original content in your own brain about every single one of them, like tweets, Facebook, a blog post, if it's engaging or if you're trying to get conversion, if it's a Facebook ad. All of these things you don't necessarily have to come up with yourself. That's the beauty of Chatgpt. So let's go ahead and click create. And there you go. It's literally going to create yourself a Facebook post. So this information, along with a couple links to your products on Amazon, maybe you're selling spices on Weebly or Shopify or GoDaddy. You got your own website? Great. You want to put those links in with this information on your social media. Okay? That's another way to do it. Social media. Next one is email marketing. So you've got a website and maybe you've accumulated a really good list of emails contacts because people will go to your website to buy your spices, but you want to promote them. You have a sale coming up soon. You want to do a promotion. Not a problem. Guess what? You can write me an email. I can send my list about my sale of 20% off $100 or more on my website selling spices. Very simple, guys. And again, the more specific information you can put into the prompt when you ask ChatGPT, the better off you're going to be. And then you go ahead and hit go. And there you have it. This is a great outline for your email. And you simply obviously put your name, of course, best regards, et cetera, et cetera. You can put the name of your company in there, dear valued customer, subject line. It even gives you the subject line, which is amazing. So here it is. It's 20% off $100 or more on our website. You can let them know about your special. And here's your promo code. If you have a promo code, you say, hey, I have a promo code. It's, again, it could be SPICE20. Enter that at checkout and you get 20% off. Again, making it really simple to handle every aspect of your business with ChatGPT if you have a spice business of any kind online or if you want to get into retail stores, okay? So next up, keyword research. So if you, obviously, again, back to what I said before, you're good at what you do, but you're not good at keyword research. Damien, why do I need keywords for my spice business? Well, you need keywords in order to create a good listing on Amazon, eBay, Etsy. If you're looking to create also additional keywords within your blog, so your blog gets found and people find that and buy your spices, these are all ways that you can research. So I am researching keywords for my spice business. Can you list 30 optimized keywords for my spices? Perfect. Yep. There you go. So these are going to be the 30 sets of keywords that you could potentially put either through the content, the body of a blog post. You can put them in the keywords. You can put them in the meta keyword information. You can also put them on the keyword list within your Amazon listing. You're going to need to have keywords. So again, you don't have to brainstorm all this yourself, guys. All of this is everything. This is what you can start with. You can ask it to create 100 or 1,000, whichever you want. And from here, these are keywords that you'll be able to use. So next up, we're going to wrap up. I'm going to do about 3 more. And here's what I'm going to do. I'll put a list of this on our blog. I created a blog post here on our website. Down below in the description section of the video, go ahead and check out the whole list that I'm actually looking at here, the one that I came up with. I'll give you all those prompts. You simply just go to the blog. You can take a look at it. If you want to copy them, write it down, that'd be fine. So I want to do one more. So the other thing I was going to tell you is slogan generation. So if you want to create a slogan and you obviously have a great product and you have a brand new idea for something, but you're not sure, can you create 20 spice business slogans I could potentially use for my business? Make them sound humorous and, let's say, lighthearted. You can actually ask it, by the way, all of these things. You can create a certain emotion with your slogans. You can ask it to create something that's humorous, something funny. Probably spelled humor. Let's see, lighthearted. Actually, no, you know what? Make it sound funny. There we go. So this will come up with 20 spice slogans that are funny. All right, spice up your life with our blends. It's not bad. From bland to grand with just a pinch of our spices. We put the zing in amazing. That's kind of cool. Spices. Spice it up from home. Don't be afraid. Add a little spice to your life. Again, you want to create some type of slogan or catchphrase for your spices. You can dictate to the Chatgpt how you want that to sound. So it doesn't have to sound funny. It can sound dramatic. It can sound serious. It can sound sad, whatever you want. So these are just a handful, very small fraction, but a really great starting point. If you're looking to create a spice business and you want to use ChatGPT, you're just not familiar with how to prompt it. Take a look at that list. I'll have it on the description down below. If you have any more questions about starting your own spice business, let us know. I'll see you guys in our next video.